Question 3. Find the values of k or the range of values of k such that this equation has two equal roots, two real and different roots, real roots. Right. So let's look at A first. If they said equal roots means you will have your graph touching the x-axis only at one point. So this one, the equation would be b square minus 4ac equals 0. Then B, two real and different roots. Two real and different roots means our graph would cut the x-axis at two different points. So this one, the equation would be b square minus 4ac more than 0. And C is the maybe the new part that you've never seen before. They say real roots. So if they say real roots, it can either be real and equal roots like A, or it can be real and different roots like B. They didn't say two real roots, or they didn't say equal one real root or whatever. So in this case, it can either be equals or more than. So this would be more than or equals to 0. That's the difference lah. Okay, right. So now let's solve the question. Right. So first let's take this equation, x squared plus kx. We bring all of this side, so it becomes negative k plus 8 equals to 0. So from here we can identify our a, b and c. A is 1x squared, so a is 1. B is k, b is the coefficient of x, and c will be this whole thing. Okay, how to know if this whole thing becomes c? This whole thing got no x. C is the constant, so you shouldn't have any x. This will not be c because this one has an x. So the coefficient of x would be b lah. Right. So now that we know this, you can solve the whole question. Okay, let's look at A. B square minus 4ac must equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac equals 0. K square, we expand this, negative 4 times negative k is positive 4k. Negative 4 times 8 would be negative 32. So from here, this is a quadratic equation. You can factorize to get your answer. Polynomial, so A is 1, B is 4, C is negative 32. So K is 8, negative 8, and K is also 4. So K plus 8, K minus 4. Done. So this will be the values of K if the equation has two equal roots. Done. Next, let's look at B. Two real and different roots, so b square minus 4ac more than 0. K square minus 4ac more than 0. So you expand this, you'll get the same thing here lah. Just that this one must change to more than 0. So k square plus 4k minus 32 more than 0. So this is a quadratic inequality. Whenever you have quadratic inequality, you must draw the smiley face like this. Always. Doesn't matter if it's b square minus 4ac more than 0 or whatever. Every time quadratic inequality, we must draw this graph. It always stays the same. Okay. Then we factorize. So you know if you factorize you get this, right? So it's k plus 8 and k minus 4. And the roots are negative 8 and 4. Same lah, exactly the same. Just that this won't be the answer because this is more than 0. So more than 0 would be above the 0 line. So the graph exists here and here. Therefore our range of values would be here and here. So we can say k less than negative 8 and k more than 4. Okay, if they say less than 0, if this was less than 0, then our graph exists here, because less than 0 is this part. So our graph got lines here only lah. So our values will be in between this. But since now they said more than 0, our graph exists here and here. Here got no graph. So our range of k would be here and here. So it's lesser than negative 8 and more than 4. Done. Okay. Lastly, question C. This one, b square minus 4ac would be more than equals to 0. So basically, you can just write everything that you wrote here. Let's make it a bit smaller. The only thing you need to do extra, okay. The only thing you need to do extra is just add the equals. That's it. Because they said more than equals to. So we already found more than, we already got the range here and here. So if they say equals to means it can take either negative 8 or 4. So you just have to add the equals to underneath your range. That's it. And that's the whole question now. That's all.